All right. Damn. Nice. What in the hell are we doing today? So, yeah, where I left off yesterday, I had some conundrum with the TV. I couldn't figure out what to do. I had made this enum, and I wanted to do something like this, but I can't really check the string of an enum in Godot. It's very hard to check the... yeah, how do I get the value of an enum? Let me just... How to get the value of an enum in Godot. I'll give it one more try. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is create a list. We'll say food item. We'll just do an onReady. onReady var food list. Food item list is what I'll call it. And we'll just set that equal to a list. And I'm basically going to copy these and make strings. So that way they'll be in the exact same order. And, yeah. Then, yeah, I could actually just use that. I could use food items. No, that would be stupid. That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, so then we just have to add quotes to all of them. Alright, so we'll keep doing that. The autocompletes are sometimes kind of annoying here. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll do that. We'll keep it going. I'll just use the mouse like a cool kid. Right there. Alright, one more and one more. Perfect. No. So now we have a list in the same order as what this is. So we can get our food item, which is an int, and it should be order list. So 4 items, and the item is going to be an integer. So instead of food items, we want food items list. Food items list. And then, yeah. What do you mean not declared? Oh, I guess there's no T. There's no S, my bad. Food item list dot item, and there we go. And that should match up pretty well there. So let's give that a shot. Cool. Then I gotta go back to my game manager and re-enable that. Where is that? Game manager. We gotta go right there, and actually we're not gonna spawn the snail. Alright, so that should be going. Yeah, looking good. Alright, let's run it and see what happens. Should display some type of order on our screen. Alright, so, let's string and int. Yeah. All right. How is that an int? Nodes.name is a string, and wait, what was the? Should be a string now, right? Food item list. We're getting the item, and we're giving it the. Oh, we're trying to access it like a dictionary. How do I access a fucking list again? It'll be the same thing because this is an int. Item. Let me do that. Let me print item. I must be missing something. Here is item. And we'll print the item right there. That should work pretty good. And yeah, let me just Control C, and I want to print here's node because I'm clearly missing something. Alright, let's try that again. Should fail pretty quickly within the first 3 seconds if it's going to fail. So and what it's supposed to be doing is populating our TV with an order. So yeah, string and int operator. Alright, so let me not mess this up. Here is item 1. Here is item. It's 1, which is an int, which is what we want. And we're getting the... So item doesn't make any sense, right? That's an integer. Alright, what's the error again? Yeah. Oh, here is the problem. My bad. Not up there, that's why. Cool. Alright, so I just have to apply the same thing down here. Now we can, what is it, concatenate them or whatever it's called, because they're all strings. Perfect. Let's see if that works. That should be our ticket. All right. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we did get a node there. So we got what we wanted except for the burger. So we got the buns. Those are correct. They're on the wrong sides, though. The lettuce, the tomato. Let's see. We had tomato. We also wanted a burger patty and the lettuce. So why did we fail the burger patty? So we got 1. That should be the bun. 0 should be the top of the bun. Does that make sense? Yeah, that does. Tomato. So 0, 1, 2, 3 should be the third one. So 0, 1, 2, 3 should be the fourth. Let me go to my game manager real quick and take a look at that. Game manager. Oh, it's not in there. It's in the TV, isn't it? Yeah, if I go up 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0. Yeah, so am I getting the wrong thing here? Here's node item. Yeah, what am I doing? Let me do this. Let me print what I'm actually using. So we'll get that there. And that way I can actually see what's going on here. So we got the number up here, and then we'll have the, we'll actually just move this down here so it makes more sense, I guess. Whatever. Perfect. And this no longer makes any sense, so we'll just say integer. We're going to call this the int. The int and the string. The string. That makes it a little bit clearer for me. So there we go. Cool. I'll run that and see what we get. All right. So, let's see. Lettuce, tomato, and the buns, but we're missing the burger again. So we're getting this burger patty here. Why is it not transferring over? Oh, do we have that named correctly in the TV? I think we do. Yeah, that should be fine. So maybe we don't have that name correctly in the object textures. Let's take a look. We'll go to and close that and close that. Should be in objects and then object textures, and I think probably our, oh damn, we do have it right here. Is there rename? There's nothing wrong with that. BRG PTY BRG PTY PTY. Huh, let me take a look. So the int that it corresponds with is 4. Does that match up? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it matches up. .png. So why would it not work for this one? It'll work for the other ones. Let me go to 3D real quick and make sure it's not like inside the thing. I'm just gonna drag it in and we'll see what it would look like. Burger patty. We'll go to where's texture. Okay, and we'll just put that in there. It's supposed to look like that. So somewhere along the lines we're getting cut off. Let's try that again. Let me look at my script. So 4 nodes in the sprite holder. So we basically go through the sprite holder right here, and then if the nodes that we have in here are named the same as our entry in the food list, then we add a texture there. Otherwise, we leave them null. So as long as this is named the same as what we have over here, we shouldn't have any issues. And this is giving me the issue right here, but I don't see why. PTY, PTY, BRG. Yeah, I don't see any issue there. Same with this one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th one down. Everything else is showing up. I'm not sure what's going on here. So, I guess we'll try and print the node name and we'll see if there's a difference. Print node name, and we'll also, yeah, we'll do that. I think it's just nodes right there. And what we'll also do is we'll put an else statement and say if it doesn't match, give me something a little unique. Else print this one failed, and we'll be able to see it because it'll be this stuff will still print, so it'll just be in that one. Yeah, cool. Let's give that a shot. Whoops, I can't just run that scene, I gotta run the scene A. Alright, we'll go back, scene A, we'll run it. We'll crack open a new sparkling water. Alright, well now, is the patty, I think we just left it in there, honestly. But let's see. Yeah, I guess this is not exactly working like I thought it would. This one failed, this one failed. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool, so they should all pass on one except the burger. The string, the node. So, right here, it didn't fail. So does that mean it added an image? What the fuck? Alright. So let me go back and delete that image and make sure it's not in there. Oh, the texture was null, so maybe we fixed it. I don't know. Let's go to the 2D and take a look and make sure it's not. Oh, 3D, because these are images. Cool, it's not there. So if it's there this time, then I fixed it, and I don't know what I did, but somewhere along the way. All right, I'm pretty tired today. You can do it. There you go. So there is a burger in there. I don't know. I guess I must have misnamed something, and I named it correctly this time. But, yeah, so we got the burger. So to get that burger going, we would have to grab one of these, defrost it. I need to add a place for fries, but now that it's defrosted, we can grab it and throw it onto here and cook it. We then have to grab our burger. Get that, get the condiments over here, and we pick up like the wrong thing like onion, we can get rid of it with the X. So what do we need? Tomato, and then that should be good. So now we turn it in, and I guess I disabled that function, but it should have started like telling us if the order was correct or not in the thing here. I had to let my cat out. So, nice. What do we want to do? I guess I should... I want to make sure that it works with, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 orders. So I got to get that going. Let's try that. Sorry. Alright, so we'll go... I guess we'll just do order list. Just match num. Yeah, oh, okay, that's right, because now we can tell it like which level to be at. Let's control V, order list, B, and C and D. We'll never have more than 4 because we can't hold more than 4 on the screen, and like that's kind of like the amount of stuff that we'll be throwing at the player at one time anyway. That's the amount of slots we have. I guess we could always like double up screens or something if you wanted to do like an ultra mega death round, but that would be kind of ridiculous. So I'll just edit these a little bit. Let's go onion on one of them. Get rid of the lettuce and add cheese down here. Instead of burger patty, we'll do chicken patty. Right there. We'll do what? Hot dog for one of them, and then we'll get rid of the top bun. And we'll do what was it called? Hot bun. Yeah, hot bun. Cool. So lettuce, lettuce, onions on a hot dog bun. Yeah, that's good. Are these different enough for our purposes? Chicken patty, burger patty, looking good. Yeah. So we just have to make sure we can never really only have a top bun or a bottom bun. It has to be both of them together. So I'll just have to remember that. Cool. So let's try that. I guess we are going to have to do this a few times over because we have multiple sprite holders now. So let's go back to our TV. I'll close that. I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate. And we'll do it again and again. And yeah, then I'll copy this one as well. I'm actually going to get rid of this else statement. And I'm going to get rid of these print statements for now. And then I'll just add them back as needed. And I'll just copy this. And yeah, I'll do a few more of those. And what we'll do is order list B, C, and D. B, C, and D. And sprite holder 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. So 2, 3, and 4. And I think that's it, because everything else should be standard. So yeah, now we should be populating all 4 of them, and I just got to go to my 3D and separate them out. So let me bring back my boxes so I know which is which. I want it to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. So ascending, I guess descending order. So we're going to take the 4th one and bring it all the way down, and the 3rd one and bring it right above there, and the 2nd one, and we'll put him right there. So yeah, we'll run that now and see how well that does. All right, so we definitely have orders. What is that? Hold on. What's that behind the screen? Oh, we got a big ass hot dog back there. I guess I must have hot dog bun. I must have kind of fucked that up. Yeah, but let's see. We got so I guess it's not really that distinguishable between the burger and the chicken, really. They both kind of look very similar, so I might have to edit that image or something. Yeah, maybe I'll make the burger a little more, I guess, browner, and that one I'll make a little more lighter. I mean, I guess you can tell them apart, but not great. So yeah, we'd have to basically make one burger at a time, but you would grab the ingredients in batches. So it would be like more efficient to go like, you know, burger. So we need a burger. We need another burger. We're gonna need 1 chicken, and we'll also need 1 dog. And we'll run these. And I guess while that would be waiting, we would come over here and in my restless. I don't know why it's doing that. Dreams, I see that town. We're haunted at this point, and then we cut fries. We can close the terminal. We can then grab our fries and dump them in here, and those will be cooking. So by then, this stuff should be defrosted or whatever. You gotta grill it. I got this shit to grill as well. I've actually never played any game like this. I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of like an experiment, so who knows if this will be fun at all, but we have enemies that are lined up as well. We got a snail man that's going to start stealing fries that spawn out of these. But yeah, to take this to fruition, I guess we would have to grab our bun here. We then, well, we'll imagine we're getting our fries. We got to grab, what do they want? A burger. So we'll grab one of our sizzling hot goblin burgers. We then got to fill it out with some lettuce, some tomato. And then, yeah, I guess what we'll do is I'd make like 4 little burger boxes right here on the altar. And you would be putting the burgers in like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would ring the bell instead of having the bag. And then maybe it would all be put in the bag by an animation, just a little like, you know, like voop or something. But yeah, I think that sounds good. At least that was the point of the game. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but that was the intention. So I need to add the fries in there somehow. I need to fix the hot dog texture. I need to get the 4 little burger buns right here. The fucking the boxes, not the buns. All right, so I guess I'll just I'll get the boxes first. I'll jump into Blender. And yeah, it should be easy. And this time I think I'm going to make the animation inside of Godot, just to spice it up a little bit. So what do I want to do? I guess I'll just grab this. I'm going to cut it in half. And I'll just get rid of this bottom. Delete vertices. Let me actually bring up a picture. Let me look up, what is it? Hamburger. What would you call that? A hamburger box? Yeah. Yeah, the classic hamburger box, like one of these. So I'm probably not going to make the things intersect. I'm just going to, can I just kind of expand this out like that? And then maybe shrink it in on like this side. Yeah, and then we'll just duplicate that and put it on the bottom. Shift D, R, 180. I mean, that's pretty, you know, low effort. I guess I can make it a little bit better, but I don't really see a reason to until I get a logo to put on there, and then we'll make it, we'll put the logo on top. Yeah, for right now, I think what I'll do is just add a couple more cuts into it. Like that. And maybe I'll, what if I shade it smooth? I want to apply a texture that I had. I should have opened this up in a different scene, but I didn't. So if I go to horror cooking, I think I have some good textures here. I think I have like a paper bag. So let's take a look at what we got. Yeah, I was going to use this. Material, so I mean that was kind of the look I was going for. I just wanted it to be maybe a little darker, but we can deal with that in Godot. So these are 2 different ones, right? Yeah. We'll make the top just a little bit oversized and the bottom a little under, I guess, and maybe kind of skew it just a little bit. Cool, and I think with these edits, I'll take maybe another one here and there, and I might just add a little bit of flair to it by going add modifier. We'll do a, I think it's noise or whatever, displace, and then we'll displace it with a noise. We'll go with a clouds texture. And if I go back to object mode, it should be a little messed up like that, and then we'll just shrink the percentage or whatever. So we'll take the strength down to just a little bit, just so it's just a little bit uneven like that. And then I'm actually going to delete this one and just duplicate that. So Shift D, R, 180. And I think we'll have That looks a little bit better. And then once I figure out what logo I want to do, I'll just come back here and slap a logo on top of it. So that'll be fine for now. We just need something that we can put 4 of that appear on there. Cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Sounds about right. So let's just grab both of these. We'll bring them up. I'm going to apply the modifiers. Yeah. And then we will export them. There's no reason not to join them. We don't have an animation. I don't think I am going to put an animation on there right now. So let me delete this and delete that. And then we'll just go File, Export, GLTF, and we'll find the Blender file. I mean the Godot file, sorry. Horror cooking. We want to be in objects, and we will go ahead and say burger box glib, and you know we can include everything because we only have this one thing. All right, rock and roll. So, nice. We need to do something. What do we need to do? We need to bring that box in. So objects, we've got our box. We need to make a 3D scene for that. So we'll go to our 3D and we can just drag in our burger box. That's not it. Should be around here somewhere. Burger box. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we bring that in. We'll take the transform and apply it. And perfect. Cool. Sorry, my nose is completely clogged right now, so I'm going to be breathing through my mouth. My bad. We're going to make local. I'm just going to bring this up here and delete this, and then we'll just say burger box, and we'll make an area for it because I know we're going to need one. Burger box. Yeah, I guess we'll say for right now we won't have a way to get rid of it. We'll just have it appear, really. I guess we should do it like I should have brought them in 2 segments. I should have them open, and then once we tap on them, they close. So yeah, I'll just do that. I think what I can do is I'll just make their points right here. Hold on, let me do this. I'll bring them. We're going to do this in a pretty hacky way, but it's going to work really well. I'm going to go to wireframe. I'm going to bring both their points right there. We're then going to go to edit mode. I'm going to select this one and go P by selection and separate. And I hope they have faces on both sides. I'm really hoping on that. But yeah, so now we have 2 of them, and I'm going to go object, set origin to 3D cursor. So now if we rotate these, they open like that. So in Godot, I'll just have them rotate and open, and that way we don't have to add bones or anything to this, because I really don't want to do that. I might have to add a solidify modifier on them just to make sure they get sides. So I'm going to do that. Make the thickness a little more and apply that. I'm going to do it to both. Solidify, just up it just a little bit, and apply it, and then we'll go back to material, and it still looks whatever, it looks good enough. Let me control A, apply scale, and then we'll go to UV editing. A, do I want to unwrap it again or do any smart UV project? I mean, how much better is that going to look? Not really that much better. Maybe I can just flip that on the 90 and then maybe expand it out a little bit. Maybe something like that. Looks a little better. We'll do the same thing up here. Just want to make it, you know, presentable or whatever. Flip it on the 90 and expand it out. And hopefully don't have any obvious seams. That's fine. Good enough. Cool. And yeah, then I'll export this one and just save over it. I'll grab both. Well, we don't have to because we're exporting everything. We'll go to Burger Box. Where you at? All right, export. And then we'll get rid of this. And we'll bring that in. And then I can go to transform. And cool. So now if I make this local, I have 2 cubes, and I'll go up here and delete it. Yeah, we'll call this bottom, and we'll call this top. Cool, and I'm going to bring that one up there because that makes logical sense. Nice. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Even Steven. Nice. So I think what we'll do is also go to anim player. Yeah, we're going to add an animation. No, not an animation tree. An animation player. Just like that. And we'll say animation new. We'll say open. Oh, thank you. Open. Open. And nice. What we'll do is just rotate this around that axis. So let's do that. So we'll have it here, and we'll put a rotation there. And then if I go here, we can reset it. Actually, that's not a good idea. I can just go back to here. You know, we just want this one to be straight open, so I'm just going to duplicate, and then we'll do another one, new. We'll call it closed, and we'll have it just closed or whatever. It doesn't have to be super perfect. And yeah, we'll keyframe that. We'll create, and we'll go back here and Control D to duplicate. And then we'll say swing open and swing closed. So new, swing, open, and swing closed. Well, let me go get my cat real quick. Kitten cat. Goblin. You're staying in here. Alright, sorry, my cats were fighting. Swing open, so we need to go to here, and we're going to keyframe that. We'll do create, and then we'll go here, we'll go insert key, and we're just going to rotate it here. So what is that, negative? Actually, we can just change it here and see what happens. Oh, great, perfect, just what I wanted. Let's Control Z. So it's the X. That's the wrong way too. So it's got to be the Z. So wrong way again, but closer. So was it like negative 172 or something? Negative. Alright, so the other way. Alright, for fuck's sake. Let me go here. I'll just go to animation player, click on this. This is the annoying part. I'll rotate that back, and then I'll hit the key right here. And then we should have it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Then we'll make a new one and go swing, closed. Nice. So we'll go add track. Property track. Yeah. What am I doing? Cool. We'll just do this one. We'll keyframe it. We'll do create. We'll bring it over here. Yeah. And then we need to open it up like this and go back. We'll have it here to begin with or whatever. And keyframe it. So this one swings closed. Nice. Yeah, we do have to actually save this, but we're going to call it Burger Box. Sorry. I guess the idea would be that we would have our Burger Box. The guy can... there'll be like 4 of them right here. Yeah, and then they'll be able to put the order into it, so it'll be like order A goes in here, order B, order C, and order D. I guess it shouldn't really matter whichever goes in which thing. We'll make sure it doesn't matter. But if you press on that specific box, it'll refill your inventory with everything you had. So, and then we'll have like a clear inventory and a like other one. So, yeah, I guess we'll do like a clear inventory and like a hold inventory over here, just to see how that works. I think that would be interesting. But for now, what are we doing? We gotta go here and save this as our Burger Box in our objects. Cool. So, what do we need to do? We also need an area 3D. And to that area, we need a collision shape to collide with. Collision shape 3D. Yeah, and I'm just going to go with a box shape for our box. What a surprise. And we'll call this Burger Box Collision. And, yeah, I mean, these are going to be like the 4 slots, so I might have to make 4 of these again, like I did last time. And that might be a stupid idea, but, you know, we only have to do it this one last time, because this is the last 4 slots we're going to do. So, alright, let me grab some coffee, because I'm... And on a side note, I actually got Godot or Godot or whatever the hell it's called. I haven't opened up my 4.1 project because they're on build like 4.4. So I just don't feel like... I'm sure there's going to be a ton of shader stuff different, and I really don't feel like messing with that with this project. So we're probably just going to finish it out in Godot. And then next project, I'm probably going to start with Godot and see. I also got to figure out like what is the difference between Godot and like Godot, like basically, like, you know, it's just is it just a different icon, or is there like actual differences now? That would be my question. I have to look that up and figure it out. So I just haven't had time. I've heard that Reddit's like, or Reddit, or however you want to call it, redo. I think they're like more open to changing a bunch of shit about Godot, which would be cool as we can get like some improvements for stuff that people have wanted. So it's whatever. Whichever version comes out better, I guess. But yeah, so we want to instantiate those burger boxes whenever we click this thing, or we want to have them already there, really, so they'll already be there. So why don't I just go ahead and start throwing them in. We also got to make a holder for those. Cool, so we're going to say burger box holders, and we'll just make an area 3D, or a node 3D, sorry. I found out they made a marker 3D. I didn't know they had one until like someone mentioned it on YouTube. I think it was some guy named like Punga or something on his YouTube. What do we want? It was right. Burger box holders. Burger box holders. Yeah, perfect. And then we will instantiate the burger box.tscn. Cool. That looks good. We'll put this up over here. And then we'll bring this on up. And rotate it around. Oops, wrong fucking place. My bad. Want to be over here. It might be too big too, but we should be okay. And then I guess we'll just have to get rid of the collision for the food altar because we don't really want it to be pressed anymore. Yeah, so I'm gonna need 4 of these. I guess I'll finish coding it before I start duplicating stuff, though. That would be the smart decision. Cool, and this might have to be increased. This might have to be bigger or something. We can always make it bigger in Blender and then bring it back in. Or we really don't need the collision shape anymore. So let's just hide that for now, and we'll just make the mesh bigger. And then I'll just make a mesh so that we can't walk through it later. So we'll just make that a little bit bigger, and it can go into the floor, because who's going to notice anyway? Cool. I'll fix it later. And then we'll go here, and yeah, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. Just about, whoops. Let me check something. My cat's scratching at the fucking door again. How did you manage to lock yourself in there? Here, come here, kitty cat. Here, get in that room. Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, so we got our area 3D, right? We just need to make it the correct shape. Let's put it here. Bring it on up. Bring it on over. Bring it like this. And that ought to do it. So we have our burger box. Cool. We'll add a script. PRs. Oh, I guess that's pull request or something. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to GitHub. I don't really use GitHub that much, so I mean, yeah. So when people are like, "Oh, I used my PR and I made a Git request and then I did a pull request on this," it's kind of like jargon to me. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I always just think of like, did you download it? Did you put it in a file or a folder? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so let's code this thing. What do I want it to do? Whenever I hit it, I guess we gotta go here. Yeah, burger box. So whenever we click on this thing, it's just basically gonna tell our character that we clicked on it, and we have to close it up. So we gotta do an interact like we did with the other one. So we'll go func interact, and once we interact, I guess we'll we want to open, or based on our current state, I guess we'll make we kind of should have a state machine because we can either be open or closed, but I guess we could just do open or closed. We just have it's only 2, so we'll just do a boolean at onReady var shit, what do we need? I guess we'll say is full, So if it is full, then we will be opening it, and if it's not full, then we will be closing it because we'll be filling it. So interact, so we'll just say is full. If is full, then we'll just do animation. My bad, animation player dot play, and we'll say swing open. Yeah, so if it is full, we'll be opening it back up to take the contents out, and if it is not full, then we will be closing it because we'll be filling it with contents when we click on it. So that makes sense to me. Hopefully I didn't reverse it. Yeah, swing closed. Perfect. And then what I want to do is go to our animation player and say animation finished, and we'll connect it, and we'll just do the match anim name, and the anim name we'll go through. We'll just do swing open and swing closed right here. We'll grab both of those and we'll go right there. And all I want to do is just play the like open and closed ones, so just open and closed. So if we swing open, we want to stay open, so we'll just play anim. Oh shit, I have to use the $. Anim player dot play open, and then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll back that up right there, and we'll put it over a few times right here. Whoops. And we'll say closed. Perfect. So that looks pretty good to me. Nice. Yeah, swing open, swing closed. Cool. So whenever we interact with it, so let's take that. Actually, let's grab this here. Burger box collision. I'm going to control C. We'll go to our player, and then we'll go to our should be right here. So we have this add item. Whenever our raycast hits something and we want to interact with it, we go to this function here. So now we're adding in the burger box collision. So whenever we hit that, we're going to say incoming object is whatever we clicked on. So we'll say incoming object dot get owner. I think we can actually do just get parent because we only have one parent. We'll say get parents, and we'll say interact. So I think it's just sorry, dot interact, just like that. Perfect. Nice. And then we have to clear our inventory. Well, actually we have to check the state of our incoming object. So if incoming object equals incoming object dot is full. So if it is not full, basically if it's not full, we want to clear our inventory, clear player inventory, and we want to also game manager dot place order, place order in box, order in box, and then we'll release our player's inventory right here. Where is it? Player inventory, where you at? Control F. Oh, I think we just call it inventory, that's why. Makes sense. Place order in box, and then we send our inventory to the game manager. So now we just got to code that. So we'll grab all this. We'll go to our game manager right here. Yeah, let's do it. Place order in box. So we'll say func place order in box. Just right there. And what we want to do, let's just print the inventory first. Inventory. And I think what I'll do is make like 4 on-ready vars. So like on-ready box a order. And we'll set it equal to null to begin with, and I'll do, you know, box B, C, and D. Box B, box C, and box D. And we're also going to say inventory and box, because we need to pass that in as well. Unexpected. Oh, on ready. Var. 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 And a var. Sorry, getting a lot of fucking emails and shit. Var. Nice. Cool. So we need to also tell it which box we're putting this order into. Well, I guess it really shouldn't matter as long as all the boxes are being filled. We'll just go to the next available one, really. Because we're not going to check, like, is this specifically matching this order? Cool. So, let's try that. We'll put the inventory into there. We'll have to have 4 of these. And then I also wanted to copy the inventory into the box as well to hold it. Or we could just get it from the game manager. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Interact. We could pass in the inventory. And then we'll say current holdings. Oh, at. What am I doing? At onReady var. onReady var current holdings. And we'll set that equal to an empty dictionary. And is it playing the same thing over and over again? Nice. Cool. Is full. Current holdings. We want to update that. If it is full, we're swinging open. Nice. Current holdings equals, yeah, the inventory. And we have to make sure we pass in our inventory in the player screen. Yeah, so when we interact, we're also going to pass in our inventory. Cool. And, yeah, so... Oh, we also need to pass in the incoming object. Perfect, there we go. Nice, and then we'll say else. So if it is not full, so that covers if it was empty, but now this one is, if it is full, we're basically going to say fill, we're going to clear the player's inventory of whatever it has, and then put whatever is in there back in. I have a few ideas for the name. One of them is put the fries in the bag. I think that's pretty funny. I also had one, Limbo King. Kind of like Burger King, but in limbo. Those are the 2 front runners in my mind. Hell's Kitchen, that seems really cliche, seems pretty stupid. Yeah, so we clear the player's inventory, and then we're going to fill the player's inventory based on what is in the box. So we'll say inventory equals, and that should be the incoming object. Incoming object got get parent, and then we have to get the current, what was it called? Current holdings. Go back. The Goblin. I don't know. That reminds me of an episode of fucking Code Monkeys from G4 back in the day. So we'll set our inventory equal to whatever's in there because we're supposed to be able to pick our stuff back up if we want to do that. So maybe we should make some type of dialogue box to make sure or something, but for right now we'll just do that, and then we're going to clear whatever's in the burger box when they do that. So if it is full, we're going to set current holdings equal to 0. So if it is full and we open it, we're going to actually we shouldn't do that yet. Let's see, when do we want to do that? Yeah, we're gonna have to do it right after we do this, so why don't we just Control C this and then Control V, and then we'll say dot clear. Does that work? How do I clear an array? Array. Isn't there a... Yeah, it is clear. So you just clear. Cool. Nice. So where was... I think that should work then, right? If we go back to our player, we just clear that array. I think so. Or do I have to use it like... No, yeah, it would have to be like this. That would make sense. And this is an array, and we're getting it from the... Yeah, perfect. In here, too, we're also going to have to get the incoming object, get parent. Cool. Awesome. Let's try that. Damn, I'm so tired. Alright, so let's check it out. What do we got for that order? We need a burger. Let's grab a burgerino. Throw it here and defrost it. We'll get that burger and we'll throw it onto the thing here. We grab it. We need our buns. Looks like we need some lettuce and a tomato, and that should be it. So we should be able to come over here, and we forgot to put that in the objects group, so we can't interact with it. Nice. That's great. Let's go back to the burger box. We'll go to the area here. We'll go to inspectors and the collision. We gotta put this in the objects, and we're not really waiting for any type of collision. And then we also got to go back to our scene A and this this altar here. We should probably do that, and we're going to change this to no collision because we don't want to collide with it. So actually we can turn it to environment. If we have that. Whatever, I don't think we even have that because we're not really colliding with the environment. We don't even really have gravity. This is all a lie. So, cool. Let's try that one. Hi, how's it going? Alright, so we can, we're in it to win it. We gotta grab our burger, throw it over here, defrost it, We need lettuce and tomato with that, I think. We then grab it and we can fry that up. Yeah, we also need the bun. So that's good to go. And we can come over here and give it to our burger box. And invalid index is full on base area 3D. Because we need to say get parent. Right here. There we go, and now it should work. Yeah, that's looking good. Nice. Alright, let's try that again. 3 seconds, that activates, so we need a burger. We start doing it. We go here. We grab that. You can plug that in. We'll grab that shit. We'll grab this shit, and then we'll get the lettuce and the tomato, and then we'll go over here. Close that up. That sounds cool, but I probably will not be participating just because I'm going to be trying to finish this before Halloween. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I do like game jams, are pretty cool. So then if I open this up, I guess I'm pressing the wrong animation. But I needed to fill back up my inventory, which it's not doing. I guess it does, but it doesn't work the way I intended. So let's take a look at what happened. Sorry, I got distracted with a question. 40189. So those are the things that are in our inventory. Awesome, because they are this food items enum. So we had our burger, we had the buns, and looks like 8 and 9. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, I think now is probably a good time to take a quick break for me to decide how I'm going to continue going on for tonight. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to leave this on the screen. And I'll probably try and fix up the snail man when I get back. I think that'll be a little more easier after we get that box working and shit, because we have to have a way to take full orders. That should be the goal for tonight. Let me see. BRB 5 minutes mins. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me now. Awesome. Cool. So, what I plan to do is we got to be able to take a full order, so that's what we're going to try and work on right now. So let's give that a shot. What are we going to... cool, I need to make 4 of these boxes, and I need to update the way I intended them to. So, on the player script, when we update the inventory, we need to do this. We need to update based on shit. I'm gonna have to make a new function. We'll say update. Update based on inventory. Update based on inventory is what we'll do, and then we'll just have to make that. So we'll say Control C. We'll go up here. Func, Control V, update based on inventory, and we'll basically just have to go through our inventory and update our player's UI based on that. And just to remind myself of the UI, we'll go over here. This is our terminal screen. We don't want that. We want the... We're going to hide that. We basically have all these right here, which are just little images that show up the lettuce, the tomato, the cheese, the onion, and the health bar and shit like that. Alright, so what I need to do is basically populate these whenever our thing is low. So we might have to rename some of these. We'll see. Maybe not, because they only go in one place. Yeah, we can basically just loop through our inventory and fill in the pictures. So we'll just say for, what is it, items in inventory. And we'll say, I guess we'll just say load the images. So we'll, we have to match them up with what they are on here too. Yeah, I guess we could just match them. We could do a match statement for all these. I mean, why not? I don't feel like making a whole complex loop right now. I mean, it's only a few variables, so so we go 0. If it's a 0, we're going to use our top bun texture, so we just got to throw that in there, really. So I'll just make a var right here. We'll say var texture. Or no, we want to make that inside the for loop, I think. Yeah, so we'll just say var texture, and then every time in here we'll set the texture equal to something. Yeah. So let me do something real quick. No, you can't be over there. Alright, there we go. Sorry, my cat is playing with shit that's dangerous, and it's like, dude, I'm not gonna let you get, like, murdered by electricity. Alright. Okay, match. Expression after match. That's right, we need to match something. So we'll say, for each item, we want to match the item and fill out the texture accordingly. So if it's a 0, that means it's going to be our top bun. So we can say texture equals load, and we'll add in the texture. So let me just get that in over here. Object textures. There we go. So we'll load in the top bun right here. And I'm going to close that and move this over. Yeah, so I can basically just copy and paste this a few more times. Control V. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so let's this probably isn't the best way to do it, but this is the fastest way to do it for me right now. And it's almost 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh. The best way to do it would be to create some super complex system that nobody else could understand, and then you make a YouTube video explaining how smart you are. That's the best way to do it. So top bun and then bottom bun. So I think we can just go bot bun. We can also go hot bun. So the third one should be the hot dog. So I think we can name this one. I'm pretty sure we named it the same thing. Hot bun. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Hot bun. This is the fun part. Textures, load. So the third one, 0, 1, 2, 3, chicken patty. Chicken patty. And then what's under chicken patty? Burger patty. Yeah. So, BRG. Burger patty. There we go. And underneath burger patty, we got HD. That's an easy one. HD right there. And then under the hot dog, what do we have? We have onion. Onion. Nice. Under the onion, we have the cheese. The cheese. Under the cheese, we done got the lettuce. And under the lettuce, we have the tomato. And then the last one is fries. Texture equals load, and should be, I guess, fries, right? Or yeah. Cool. We'll just say fries. Where are you at? Do I even have a picture of the fries? Yeah, I do. Okay, nice. And then we'll put that right there. Nice. Cool. So, all that's going really well, I believe. We'll load the images dynamically. Onion, cheese, lettuce, tomato, fries. Cool, all that looks good. Yeah, so that should be the way we do it. We just set the texture there, and then Damn, yeah, we could just, we don't even need this here. We'll just set what the corresponding thing is, because we know what the corresponding one will be. So if I undo this, it only goes in one spot, so we can just say, like, dot texture, and we'll get the, so what is this, top half? Yeah, right there. And I'll just grab these. We'll put a dot, and we'll put that, and so that should be the bottom half. Dot, and we want what is it? Hot. What did I call this one? Yeah, this is where this kind of gets a little annoying. I guess we don't have the hot dog. I'm just going to use the top half right here. We'll put it right there because you can't have both of these anyway. So let me get rid of that. Let me save this. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we just need to keep going doing that. Cool. So the chicken patty, that is our meat, so that will always be in the where is that? I think it's our held item. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the held item one. So we'll just say held item dot texture. We can only hold one meat at a time, so we would only have one of these. So yeah, we can do that for the burger and the hot dog. Now we can do the onion, and I'm pretty sure that is, these are named the same. And what is this? The cheese, I'm pretty sure that one's named cheese over here too. Yes, it is. Cheese. Okay, and then we'll go here again, and we'll say, what is this one? Lettuce. How do we spell that? Let-tuss. Okay, nice. So at least we have some conventions we stayed cool with. And this one is going to be the tomato. Tomato. And then this one is going to be fries. Yeah, so we just need to say fries. Cool. So that should do us pretty good. I guess we'll see. We don't need this at all, actually. We just need to match it up and update based on inventory. So yeah, I'm going to leave that open for now, and we'll give that a shot. Let's see. Yeah, we do update. We so if the box is empty, we send our stuff there and we clear our inventory. If oh, we need to take this and move it to the bottom. Actually no, because if it is full of stuff, we want to clear what we have and then fill our inventory from the box and then update based on the inventory and then clear their inventory. So that looks good. That looks good to me. It possibly does matter in the enum and the for loop. I'm not sure. It might not. It depends on which way. We'll see. If it gets a crash, then you're then you're probably onto something. It will ask for forgiveness instead of permission. My old foreman taught me that. He said, just, you know, just do whatever you want, and then, like, if people tell you not to do it, just be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know, dude. And that's good life advice. So, cool. We then throw that in there, and then if we hit it to open it back up, it looks like we have an issue. because we're not getting our inventory back. Cool. So this one was the first one that played, and that was when we originally hit it. So where are we printing that from? I think we're printing it from the burger box, right? No. Where are we printing it from? Scene A. Player. Is it in the game manager, maybe? Oh, place order in box, inventory box. So, yeah, let's not print here. Let's just say got to game manager. Got to game manager for storage and check. Because that's what it's doing right here. We're not even really checking this functionality right now. That's going to come a little bit later on. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to grab some coffee real quick. Okay, and then we'll go back to scene A, output. Alright, so we gotta check some other stuff. What am I doing? 3D, sorry. I'm losing my mind over here. Alright. So, we want to go back to our player. We gotta edit that script a little more. So, let's print some stuff in here is what I wanted to do. So we're going to print the box is full. Oh, the box is empty. And we are sending our inventory. Yeah, and we should be sending that to the thing. Oh, we never interact with the box, do we? Or do we? Yeah, we do interact with it and send our inventory. Okay, the box is empty and we are sending our inventory. Alright, and then down here I'm going to say the box is full and we are receiving an inventory. The box is full and we are receiving some stuff. Cool. And yeah, let me go back to our burger box. So I guess this was kind of messed up too. If it's full, oh, we forgot to change this, right? So when we hit it, we say, so if it is full, it's going to be this one false first. So we'll say is full equals true now. So, yeah, the oldest one in the book. So now that we have that, we should be okay. So if it's, it won't be. We'll have this one by default. We'll add our current holdings. We'll swing it closed. Should be good to go. All right, let's go get our burger, and we'll cook it up. And we have the sprayer here. I got to show the snail man off in a minute, but yeah, we'll grab our patty, bring it over here. We'll wait the 5 seconds. We'll grab this burger, and we'll grab our patty. He wants tomatoes and lettuce, and we'll go to our burger box and close it up. The box is full and we are receiving some stuff. So that's not good. If we hit E, nice. So, but we didn't fill our inventory out. So that's interesting. The box is full and we are receiving stuff. Let's go back to our player. So if not, incoming object.getParent is full. So if it isn't full, if there's nothing in it, the box is empty and we are sending our inventory. But it should be false to begin with. Interact inventory. So when we interact, are we filling it by default? That could be it. Oh yeah, because we're filling it and then it's checking the inventory and it's saying it's already full. So we shouldn't be doing that here. Instead, we'll set it down here. Yeah, so instead of doing that, we'll actually get rid of that. We'll get rid of the argument altogether because that was not a good idea. Since we already have access to it, we can just do it this way. Incoming object.getParent. The box is empty and we are sending our inventory, and then we'll say getParent dot current holdings, and we'll say equals, and then what will we do? We will say inventory. Yeah. So we'll just update it that way. And then, yeah, then we'll clear the player inventory. This script should work alright. This script should be just fine. Yeah. So, now what do we want? We want the burger. We'll grab it. We'll throw it on here. We'll throw it on there. We'll let it defrost like a motherfucker. We'll then grab it and we'll get this right here. We'll then get the burger in a second. And we'll grab our, oh shit, the lettuce, the tomato. We'll grab the bun and we'll put it in the box. Alright, and then if I come back to the box, it doesn't work. Wonderful. What happens if I hit it again? So let's see, what are we doing here? The box is full and we are receiving some stuff, so we never hit here. So the box is well, let's do it this way. This makes it more clear to me. If it's full equals false. If our box is empty, basically. Let's see if that changes it, and maybe I was using it wrong or misunderstanding. Maybe it was just checking the condition of whether this existed, and it's saying, well, it did exist, so it's not false. So let's try that and see if I just misunderstood some stuff. And frankly, I should just be able to grab some condiments and throw it in there. It doesn't have to be the right order, so we don't have to go through all that testing again. I don't know why that didn't click in my brain, but it just did now. So what are you going to do? We'll just grab a bun, and then we'll grab some stuff over here, an onion, tomato, and some cheese, and we'll throw it in the box. So, and then we hit E to interact. but we also got the box is full and we are receiving some stuff. Get parent is full. We go to the burger box, is full equals false. Whenever we interact, oh, I think I need to get rid of this. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that for now. And then we'll just call functions in here. What does the interact even do? It just plays the animation, right? Yeah, we'll even call that through this. That way we're not calling stuff there. And, yeah, well then we can just, we can leave this back in here. Dot interact, because now it's just animations only. So that's the only thing it's handling. And then we'll say, what's the issue here? Oh, Control X. We should put this up here, right? Nice. Cool. Sorry, I got stuff on my nose. Now what do we need? Cool. So we're interacting. That's just strictly animations now. We check to see if it is false, which it should be by default. And then here, if it is false, meaning our thing is empty, we're going to set it equal to equals true. True, just like that. And then next time we click on it, it should be true. And the box is full. But the first time it should be false, because it's always false when it begins, right? Let me just double check that. We'll go to that script. Holy shit, Artlist. You are the worst platform. It's literally just like, it'll be like, oh man, let me just freeze halfway through the page and play the same song 10 fucking times. For no reason. Alright. So, interact here is full, false, awesome. So let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Alright, so let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll just grab this, and we'll grab some other shit and throw it in there. Alright, the box is empty, awesome. And then we go here, and the box is full, and we are receiving some stuff. Awesome. So, cool. Clear player inventory update based on inventory. Incoming object, current holdings. We should probably print that out. Let's go print, and let's print that. And we'll put a little thing here that says here is current holdings, and we'll go like that, and that should work. How's it going, man? Nice. So this should update our inventory, and then update based on inventory is up here, and that should be playing. We'll put a little print statement in here saying print here is inventory. I'm just gonna put some percent signs here so I know which one it is, just in case I put another one somewhere, and then we'll say inventory. Awesome. So let's run that and see what happens. What we're trying to do now is to get essentially these burger boxes to work so we can put out entire orders into this thing. So if we got like a burger here, we defrost it. Doesn't really have to be a burger at this point. We can just grab this and some lettuce and some onions, some cheese, and then we throw it into this box. It should all put it in there. And then if we hit up here to take it out, we should see what's going on. So current holdings. So I guess we're not updating current holdings. Let's take a look at that. Incoming object get parents current holdings equals our inventory. So we're setting it right there. So if I print it, what would it say? Actually, let's print it when we first come in. So I'm going to Control X and we are receiving this stuff. And then we'll put the current holdings right there. So we are updating it here. I'm not exactly sure why it wouldn't be doing it there. And then let's just get rid of this call to the game manager because it's not even being used right now, really. We won't need it till later. And then our inventory should equal the current holdings. Is that what we called it over here? Yeah, it's this one. It's an on ready list, so, or array, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So let's try that again. I don't understand why it didn't update. Alright, so we can we'll grab a bun, we'll grab some shit over here, and then we'll go over here. It clears us out, and then we enter in here, and here is current holdings. Huh, interesting. So we'll have to check even before that then. So incoming object get parent is full equals true. Might as well add this down here. Get parent dot current holdings equals inventory. So what happens if I fucking print it? I'm going to go here, and I'll go there, and then I'll say here is the info we should be saving. Kid cat, no. Stop it. Nice. Cool. Incoming object, get parent, current holdings. Yeah, let's see what that prints. That'll be interesting. Alright, it really doesn't even matter how many things we have, so I'm just going to grab some lettuce, the tomato, the onion, the cheese, and we'll give them the King Cobra special, and then we'll open it back up. So, here's the info we should be saving, 8, 6, 9, and 7, so those look correct. The box is full. So where is that being taken from current holdings? I don't understand. Current holdings here, and inventory. We print it here. Why That's so fucking weird, dude. Current holdings. Incoming object, get parent, current holdings. So it's there. We clear our player's inventory, and then next time we click on it, this should be here. And I guess we'll say is full equals false. We have to do that at the end. Cool. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Current holdings should be updating there. Yeah. I don't know. We'll try one more time and see what happens. Nice. Cool. So we put stuff in. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'll probably have to solve that tomorrow. It's just a little bit late tonight, and I still have to do laundry and shit. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. You can kind of see the direction I'm going in. That's so weird. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's definitely just a little flaw I have somewhere in here. Let me just clear some of this shit out and see if I can figure it out. So we click on it the first time. We have the interact here, which is strictly animation based. If the incoming object is full, if that is equal to false, meaning there's nothing in it, we set the current holdings array equal to our inventory, and then we clear our player's inventory, and then we also say that the incoming object is full, so we set that equal to true. And then next time we click on the thing, it should clear the player's inventory just in case they're holding anything, because we now are wanting to remove stuff from the box. And then we take our inventory and we set that equal to the incoming object.current holdings. So is this what's causing it? Is that clearing it before? And then we update based on the inventory. And then we're also doing this. So I guess I'll just I'll hold off on that one for right now and then see what happens there. That would be interesting, I guess. We'll take one more shot at it, but I'm probably going to head to sleep after that. So I knew this part was going to be kind of long and complicated and annoying. Alright, so we'll just grab some random bullshit and we'll put it on here, and that closes it up, and then we can open it back up, and our inventory is still fucked up. So I'm not sure for tonight. We'll probably hit it back tomorrow and the answer will be clear. But yeah, thanks for anyone who came out. I'm just too tired to go on right now, but yeah, I'll be back at it. I'm gonna make hopefully this should be out in time for Halloween. So what is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 15 days. And cool. Yeah, I think next time I want to have the orders basically be able to fully complete, and then yeah, I'll have the snails coming out to come and eat them. I'll have the food being made, and the snails will prioritize the fries first, then the burgers, then this stuff, and maybe in the later levels we'll have them go after the actual burger boxes to take, like, your main income. So, yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. All right, later.